Hello, America. Today, celebrating 245th birthday, we have the butter pecan Puerto Rican Jose Antonio Rivera.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Happy birthday, USA! USA! USA!
Jose Antonio Rivera.
Doesn't get more patriotic than that, everyone.
on, man.
Welcome, July 4th, National America's Birthday, Independence Day,
Okay.
the home of the free, the
God,
land of the
no,
brave,
no,
and whatever
come
else you
on,
may
man.
say.
Never forget,
always remember!
Okay, we're throwing Mexican jerseys on the floor. Okay, we're throwing Argentinian jerseys on the floor. We're throwing Venezuela's in Walmart. What are we doing, Oz?
Everything under the sun that we want to, because it's the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We got
You hear
hot
that,
dogs
brother?
on the grill.
We got
Burgers
eagles
on
in the
grill.
sky.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing hands up like that.
Oh, come on. We got American muscle, okay? We got muscle cars. We got a Ford Fusion. We got a Ford F-150, F-250, F-350, and all of them forgotten?
F-50s!
Okay? Come on,
You guys might speak in kilometers, centimeters, and we speak freedom over here.
Centimeters, because we're sentient beings, okay?
Oh,
Get
it's-
out of here, man.
It's 20 degrees Celsius outside. It's so warm.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit, okay?
Wait till we drop the bomb on UCL. You can't even check your thermometers, okay? They don't go as hot as America, do they, Hoss?
Well, hotter than China.
Okay, come on, man.
Japan, I mean.
We're gonna have
twice.
the power
Hiroshima.
of the sun, you know?
Yeah.
Come on,
The
man.
land of the sun.
People, oh,
We
America.
made too many suns. What does that tell you?
We're gonna boycott America. You know, people are saying that. Oh, we're gonna, but then you see them at the beach. You know, come on, man.
Virginia Beach,
Yeah.
Myrtle,
Myrtle
Beach,
Beach, come
Cocoa
on.
Beach, and all other
Forgotten
beaches.
beaches.
Okay, these mama beaches out there. You don't think so?
With their little photos.
Oh yeah. Ooh, look, I'm here with my mans. You know, it's like that's not your man. That's your brother. Okay,
Yeah.
come on. She put a filter on him.
How good does it feel, in all honesty, to live in a country that almost every other country is fleeing towards?
Yeah.
And people want to talk about the USA isn't that great. Come on.
Yeah. People are coming here to flee to tell us about their problems.
Yeah,
We don't want to hear about your problems.
They think the USA is an entire therapist.
Yeah.
That's how good the USA is.
Yeah, the rapist. You know, that's what they say.
It's Jordan Peterson is what the USA is, apparently.
It is, you know?
Show them your power pose.
Which power pose?
I don't know, the one that you do with your hands. Where you
Huh?
sat there and like
I
stared
don't
at
think
the
I know
screen.
any power
No.
pose, okay? When I'm talking about American power, I'm talking about the most beautiful, majestic power, you know?
Yeah, the power of the amendments, the power
The
of the Declaration
commandments.
of Independence,
And the what other things are under? The Articles of Faith, you know? Come on, man. People
the
don't...
words of wisdom,
Oh, yeah, come on. The iron rods, you know?
the Bushido.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means, you know?
It's a samurai code.
Yeah, but people, you know, they're trying to boycott America, but people got scared, you know? They wanted to boycott America, and then now they want to be part of America again, you know?
They do want to.
Now the president's falling asleep, you know, he's saying shout out to the queen or whatever.
Yeah. He just wakes up and goes, it's not normal. It's not normal. What's not normal?
You know?
Your inability to look straight at the camera?
Yeah. And now they want to join us. You know, now they want to, you know, they on the Bible, what did Moses part?
The sea, the red
The Red Sea, okay?
Yeah.
The Republican Sea, okay? You think if they had a blue sea, what would happen, Hoss? You know, he would have to ask for consent for the sea to part, right?
Yeah.
Hey, sea, can I part you? Hey, Lord, you know, he would have to do all the people with that, all the 50 migrants that he had with him.
Yeah. I'm trying to be socialist. You know?
Yeah. But there's gonna be, you know, it's gonna affect the fish that live right here in the sea. Approximately 10,000 fish are gonna die there, dude. The Republican Sea. What can you do with the Republican Sea?
Anything you want to. It's called freedom.
Oh yeah, dude, that was made out of just 100% ethanol fuel. You don't think so?
And work ethic.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Ethanol fuel and work ethic.
Yeah, so it's when I've heard, let's talk about this, man. What is the democratic rivers that we have? You know, is there even
in the world or in the U.S.?
Let's say maybe in the U.S., right?
The U.S.
Mississippi River.
No, that's Republican.
That's
That's,
right.
Republican.
that's
You're
the
right.
bleeding heart of America, you know.
Snake River, Democrats.
Oh yeah,
that's
Snake
the
River. I
Democrats.
forgot about
Snake
that.
River.
That's like in Oregon, isn't it too? Somewhere over there. Yeah.
You guys have the Trail of Tears, okay? Not quite a
Oh,
river,
yeah,
but it's
but
next to a river, you know?
Sometimes, you know, now it's in
Yeah.
drought, you know,
Yeah.
because your eyelashes keep soaking it up. You know, those freaking Furbies. You know what I mean? That's why there's been so much wind lately. You know?
And that's all my knowledge on rivers, you know? All the other ones I know are Republican.
Yeah, basically all of them, right? You haven't heard of like even a lake. They don't name lakes like, you know, Lake of Hope or something like that. You
No,
know what I mean? They don't
absolutely
make
not.
them. They name
They
them
say
good
despair, you know?
Yeah.
That's what the Democrats despair, or
names. Yeah.
I'm entitled lake.
The
you
Sea
know?
of Charity or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean, dude? Get out of here with your sea.
Looking for a handout lake, you know?
Yeah, that lake.
Food stamps lake.
Polyamorous lake. You know what I mean?
EBT lake.
The polyamorous peninsula. You're like, come on, man.
Ethical non-monogamy lake.
Come on, man. What else is there? You don't
Believe all women lake.
Oh, the best is the Hope Lake. You know what I mean? Then they got the Dreamers Lake. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Dude, if Democrats,
Lake without borders.
oh yeah, you
Lake
know,
without borders lake.
that's the ocean, you freaking nerds.
And the
you know?
Hoover Dam, that's also Democratic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is, huh? Technically, that one.
Yeah.
I think all the dams are like that. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
artificial.
They're
fake.
holding everything back from the people, actually. They're saying, hey, we're going to give you water. It's a dam that holds the water back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it's like when, you know, the Lord punishes them, right? Oh, our dam is thirsty. You know, we don't have any water. It receded, you know?
Yeah.
And then you find out that it's a fake. Now they can't put their boats in there, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. And then they were looking for donations. They'd knock on my door. We're trying to pick some donations to fill up the lakes. I can't make it rain, lady, okay? I can give you a water bottle. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
can
giving
make
you any
something
money.
else rain.
Yeah, well, I bet you can.
Splash waterfalls, huh? Oh!
And then they were like culturally insensitive. They're like, well, you look indigenous. Can you do the rain dance? And maybe we can get the sea level
Oh,
to
they
rise?
said that to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
You can dance, not the rain dance.
And I just looked at her and I said, make a reservation, and slammed the door in her face.
Yeah, make a reservation to your Airbnb and your stupid timeshares. You know
Yeah.
what happened to timeshares? Remember those?
They're not being shared.
Because now it's like it was Airbnbs. Like Airbnbs came and they neutralized timeshares. Remember?
Yeah, they did. I've got a timeshare in Miami.
It's like, dude, I don't care. You know, they would come with a little pamphlet.
Of course.
And it's like, dude, did somebody ever try to sell you a timeshare?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about it, but then it's like you read the blueprint, you know? Some people can't read. They're like, oh, but you have to pay the whole year even though you only get like 1 week.
Yeah.
You have to be paying every single
I
month.
said, lady, the only one person can give me time, that's God.
Yeah. And he doesn't share it with me, you know?
No, he doesn't.
He just gives it, right?
Yeah, he just gives me life, he gives me time, then he takes it when he sees fit.
Yeah. Timeshare over. You know?
Timeshare
Neutralize, okay? Shout out to the Lord, dude. But let's be honest, people, okay? You guys hate America, right? Oh, America.
A lot of people do.
You know,
Yeah.
they bash on things. But if the Lord came back, okay, where do you think the Lord is going to come back? You think he's going to go back to Jerusalem? They don't got AC in Jerusalem, you know, to Israel, Palestine. Dude, those people are fighting over a desert. You guys don't even have water, okay?
Yeah.
You guys don't even have Jerusalem crickets anymore because they're so thirsty they can't even drink anything.
And
you
what
know?
about the garden? Tell them about the
The
garden.
garden of Persephone? Come on, man. There's, you know, the garden, it's dead, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's, you know, now it's fossil
Jesus
fuels.
bled all over it, killed all the plants, all of the olive trees.
Oh, yeah, you know? So Jesus, where is he going to go to? Like, let's be honest. You think Jesus...
God's country, USA.
But where is he going to pull up? You think Jesus might come back to Miami? Because Jesus wants to what state do you think he would come to?
To Utah to prove the Mormons wrong.
That would be he would prove them right, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's the second coming. You know,
Moroni would be out there with his trumpet. You know.
Yeah. He'd drop it because he'd be surprised to see the Lord. He would go to I think a strong state that's rooted in the countryside,
Nashville,
like a Montana or the Dakotas.
Okay, so let's
He starts in the middle and then he starts spreading out.
So let's do 2024. We're gonna do the Jesus comeback tour, okay? 2024, okay? So where does the Jesus tour? Where does it start?
JCBT, Montana. I'm gonna go with Montana. Montana.
Oh man, because of the pastures, you know?
Yeah, it's nothing but green pastures and
just hills, and you can see
forests,
the sun come
it's
up.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that in the morning, and you can see the wind. It's the farmers, they're getting creeped out. They're like, oh, what's going on with the hay? Parts of it, they think it's a crop circle, right? But you know what the Lord does? He's arriving kind of like if he was an alien. You just see somebody floating in the top, Shh. And then all of a sudden, the Lord, he wants to make an entrance too, So you think it's a crop circle that's an alien, but when you zoom out, it's a picture of Jesus,
And he's got to gather his army. And some of his army is honestly wildlife. And some of the best wildlife in Montana.
Oh, yeah, by Yellowstone and stuff like that,
Yeah, you've got bison, you've got majestic
cougars,
very just you got
bison,
all of the above.
bears,
mountain lions.
I think I said elk already.
Oh,
moose,
yeah, deer.
Yeah, the
Buffaloes.
eagles, all of them. You know
dude,
what I
imagine
mean?
the Lord's eagles.
Yeah. And he gets his messengers like the rabbit. The rabbit. I think I hear an eagle in the distance. Freedom!
Yeah. Freedom rings,
Yeah.
So you get a couple of eagles, and he lands them all the time. Then the crop circle of the Lord, says, I'm back. 2024.
He appears in one of the best meadows. I don't know which one in Montana.
Oh,
Keep
it would
that
be
sacred,
a beautiful meadow,
a gorgeous meadow. He gets surrounded by his wildlife creatures, and then of course the faithful that are up in Montana. They see him coming.
Couple pilgrims, you think so?
Yeah, the kind. I see the Lord coming in. Let's go fight for him. Let's go fight for him.
The spirit in the sky. Spirit in the sky.
You
Let
feel that
freedom
warmth?
ring.
You feel that warmth?
Okay, and then the Lord,
rapture.
He lands in Montana,
Yes.
So now the animals are there, two of each, and what he comes in his regular clothes from heaven, he has heavenly clothes. But now he's going to get ready for his tour. They give him a little timeshare. Somebody lets him stay in a little timeshare,
Yeah.
And then what's going to be the Lord's outfit? What do you think he's going to dress kind of like a cowboy like that? Maybe kind of like you, Host. He's got a vest like this. You think so?
And he's going to have what
and would it be red, like his traditional red, like red and white?
He has to come back in crimson because that's the blood that's going to be shed on the earth.
Oh, but it would be like a nice red.
Oh, it'd be nice. Yeah, it's not going to be blood
like,
stained, but it's going to be a crimson color.
Ooh,
like rose.
Like a silk crimson.
Yeah, like silk rose. Just oh man.
He's gonna be dripping out,
and it's going
and blood too.
Yeah. And it's going to be like a loose fit.
Yeah.
Is it
boxy cut?
Is it gonna be like that? Like a little bit newer?
Yeah.
And then what kind of pants is he gonna have, or is he gonna have shorts?
He's gonna have pants on. They're gonna be tactical pants. He's gonna have his weapons at the ready, so he can draw whenever he wants to. Draw the spirit of the Lord, What else does he drop on?
The
call
water.
of Michael, he calls up Michael.
You got this phone?
Yeah.
Heaven wireless?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, he would have the nicest one, dude. It would be an Android for
Heaven
sure.
PCS,
You think he would have an Apple phone?
No, I don't want Apple. Apple's the reason men fell. Who ate the apple from the tree?
Yeah, dude, exactly.
So anyone who wants to say Apple's better, threat neutralized.
Apple being the phone of Satan?
Myth busted.
Come on, you freaking...
Actually confirmed, but you get
that. Oh, yeah, dude.
You think an Android made the fall of Adam?
Android
no.
is...
It was an apple and a woman.
Yep. Okay. Androids follow the orders of humans, you know? So it's okay, so he's got his tactical pants. And now the Lord, he's tired of... In heaven, he doesn't have shoes. In Jerusalem, he had to wear those like thong slippers or
gladiator sandals.
Now we're gonna give him nice shoes. So what do you think we're gonna get him? We're gonna get him some of those ones. Remember, the ones that are like brown and black, the ones that you just like slip on.
The ones that they had at like Walmart and stuff. They look like hiking boots, but they tear apart the moment you stepped in them.
No, but they're like you can take them to church, you can take them hiking. They're like multi-use.
I know what you're talking about. And the same people that bought those would buy the the thick leather jacket, like the
Yeah,
fake
yeah,
leather
yeah.
that was brown, and then the sleeves were black.
Yeah. You know, and then those shoes like that, they're just like slip-ons, but
Yeah, you
they're
think that's what
multi-purpose.
He's gonna wear those.
They're like the all-season. You don't think so for the Lord?
Oh, of course, yeah.
You know, because he's gonna go. Okay, so that's his first stop of the tour. You know.
Yeah.
And now where's the Lord's gonna go next? You know, he's going to go somewhere else in America.
Dude, he's got to go West Coast and clean that up immediately.
You think he's gonna go to California already?
He's got to clean it up.
Oh man, so he's not even going to.
He's gonna show wrath.
Florida doesn't need his help. Texas doesn't need his help.
Yeah, but that's why he wants to go party. He wants to feel good.
You think so?
Yeah, man, it's the Lord's coming back. He doesn't want to.
You're
go
right.
back.
You know what? Because he's gonna. He owes it to the people of Texas and Florida.
California pushed them out already.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He owes it to the state of Florida and to Texas to gather the troops and march into both, respectively, the Northeast, like New York and all them, and the West Coast. Basically, a told you so tour.
So we're gonna march from. Oh, we're gonna do a march. Like people thought the civil. Oh, Martin Luther King, the March of Dimes or whatever he called them. You know,
Yeah.
when he marched over that bridge or whatever. But now we're gonna go from Texas all the way to Florida. A march. Woo!
They're gonna gather everything in between the Oklahoma.
Oh man.
But he's gonna gather people from
Louisiana,
Louisiana,
Georgia, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, dude. So okay, so we do that walk, and then it's going to be the people. Now there's going to be some like weird gates that they block California, right? So let's say who's going to get blocked because California, they're going to be stuck. They've had all these years to, the good people of California have already moved out.
Yeah.
You
There's
know?
no good people left in California.
So all those people, like now the Lord's gonna maybe the San Andreas fault splits finally.
Yes.
They can't make it out. Something happens to the planes. They can't fly, So what other states are going to be left out? You think New York or...
New York's definitely going to be left out as well.
Well, what about New Jersey?
Jersey has a very strong Catholic population.
You think the Lord?
Yeah, he'll spare them because there's a lot of Italians, Mexicans, and like Puerto Ricans and Caribbean people
Yeah.
who believe in the Lord. So Jersey will be spared.
Jersey Mikes?
Jersey
about
Mike's for
Boston?
the win.
Boston, they would be spared. You don't think
Boston
so?
will be spared. They're very Catholic.
Can you
there.
imagine New York? They're on their high towers. They're so
Yeah.
high.
What
And then
towers?
they always like hate on they always hate on New Jersey and Boston and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then they can see the Lord over there from their high buildings.
And they still deny him.
Well, now they get FOMO. They can't even go see the Lord.
Oh,
And they're like,
true.
oh
Yeah.
man, they're just like missing out. Now they're doing the selfie thing like that from their towers. Like, I'm here in New Jersey. But they're they're in their penthouse.
Yeah.
And then what else? Well, okay, so now the Lord, he's in the south. So what's gonna be the Lord's first supper?
In the South?
Well, that's like where we're at, right? Because he's maybe in. I feel like when he risses,
When he yeasts.
when he risks, because people are gonna be falling in love with him quick. You know what I mean?
Oh, he'll get people are going to be tripping all over for him,
Like I think when he gets first to Montana, they're just gonna give him like some fruits,
Of course.
maybe some peach, like
Some
a
fresh, ripe fruit.
Yeah, they give him they greet him with the fruit
Some
basket.
delicious strawberries.
Oh yeah, some
blueberries.
peach, just a nice assortment of fruits, plums.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can see that.
And now he's gonna go to the south. Like now we're gonna give him some American cuisine. It's like, what's the Lord? Do you think the Lord he's gonna want like barbecue food or not really?
I
Like
think he's going to want some smoke.
like some brisket and stuff like that. You
Absolutely.
think so?
Of course.
We get him some brisket. What are you gonna cook for the Lord? Some mac and cheese?
What would I cook? Oh, I would cook up some Southern style mac and cheese. I would do shrimp and cheddar grits. I am good at making that, so I'd make him that. I'd make some homemade biscuits, some buttermilk biscuits. What else can I make that's Southern? I know how to make gumbo. I can make him gumbo.
What about jambalaya?
I don't know how to make jambalaya. I'd have to have someone else make it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it would be so nice. You know what I would try to apply for to be like the Lord's bodyguard? Even though
That'd
he
be the
doesn't need
easiest
one.
job. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but just so I can walk by him, and be like, "Hey, the Lord needs to take a nap."
Jesus walks.
God
Yeah,
told
you
me
play
that-
that every time.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you just to watch the Lord. Like, could you imagine, man? The Lord, he's just like, he's on the Lord's tour,
Mm-hmm.
and he's finally tired. He needs a little nap, and you just get to watch. Can you imagine how beautiful it would be to watch the Lord take a nap? You're like on your
You would
Airbnb.
fall asleep doing that.
He's-
It's so peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Jimmy Tatsumaki at first.
It's just the Lord.
But you see the Lord is like taking a nap, and he's like, dude, he's probably dreaming about what does the Lord dream about? Could you imagine?
Jesus Christ, Dumaki.
Could you imagine what the Lord dreams
Anyways,
about?
all I can say is I'm ready for
wow.
JCBT 2024. That's Jesus Christ or Jesus Comeback Tour.
Yeah, come on.
2024.
We're ready for the world to end, basically.
Yeah.
Is what Jose is trying to say, you know?
Yeah, all these people have been saying, Jesus, take the wheel. You're not ready, but we are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're ready, you know? That's why we drive Teslas now. You think so, Jose?
Yeah, you guys want him to take the wheel? We put the shoulder to the wheel. We push along.
Nah, that's going to be nice. I don't think there's going to be that many people that are going to be able to be involved. You think so?
So a lot of people are just going to be very unhappy.
Yeah.
There's going to be some people recording their OnlyFans when he shows up.
Oh, God. Come on.
I don't make the rule. That's just what's going to happen, okay? I'm reporting on what will occur.
The daughter's like, my daughter.
Yeah, you know? She sees the rapture.
Oh, yeah. You know, but all we're saying is basically America is so great, the Lord's going to come back to America, you know?
Yep.
He's not going to go back to another, you know, country. He's going to go to Africa, the motherland for what? To, you know, mine a battery? Get out of here, man.
It'll be
know?
soon, because every major empire in the history of the world has collapsed at around, give or take, 250 years. USA, 245. Coincidence?
We got a
We'll
good,
see.
solid 6 years, you think so?
Give or take.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
So you better enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what we're trying to say. So 4th of July, what are we doing the 4th of July? What can we say, what are the worst foods for the 4th of July, you know?
The worst foods?
Because
Dude, a lot of people love this. I might be unique in this, but I hate macaroni salad. I hate potato salad. Like, unless it's like a normal green salad or a fruit salad, I don't like any other salad. Chicken salad, tuna salad, pasta salad, macaroni salad,
I like
potato
mac
salad,
salad,
tuna salad. All the other salads, they can go to hell.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's like for me, sometimes it could be even like a hot dog and a burger can sometimes be like at the hands of a wrong person.
Gabino Grimes.
Gabino Grimes, you know. Maybe you're my husband. You know what I mean?
I've never seen him cook.
I don't know if I could trust him. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes you go there, you get one of those hot dogs, or you're right, Gabino dogs. You know what I mean? You get one of those Impossible dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like make something else. You know? Like we're running. It's 2024 basically, right?
Yeah.
Make a different celebration. Like there's so many things, especially in July. You know, you can make. What could you make, Hoss? In
like different?
Yeah.
Make some shish kebabs, you know?
Oh, that's nice.
Make some nice shish kebabs. Make a homemade like little sauce that you can like just brush on it or dip, your preference.
Oh, a nice cold dip. Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds actually pretty good. Hoss. You throw squeeze a little bit of lime, you know. But Alice, she didn't invite us, Hoss. You know, maybe she invited you. I know she didn't invite me, but
Where?
she was out in the lake and stuff like that.
I wasn't invited.
You weren't invited?
No.
Oh man. But what did you guys have there? Do you guys just have like hot Cheetos and like
at the lake?
Arizona iced teas, or what did you guys have when you went there?
No, we had carne asada, chorizo. We did have mac salad, which was pretty good. My cousin made it pretty good.
Yeah.
We also had salsa, nopal salsa. We had chicharrones.
Oh damn.
That was
I want
pretty
some
fire.
nopal salsa, man. Oh. Hey, at least she did invite both of us this time. And then what activities do you Mexicans do, Alice? You go over there to the beach? Like, what do you guys are? Playing volleyball, or what do you guys do when you go?
We went on the the jet skis.
On the ski jet?
On the jet skis.
Can you imagine the ski
They're
jet?
hanging on from a jet.
Dude, we gotta make a ski jet maybe, Hoss. You're right. We put like a zip line,
Yep.
tie it to the bottom of the jet.
And then just hold on to dear life.
Could you imagine, dude?
The
You
ski
let
jet.
go of the ski jet.
Or
dude.
is it that you have like you have pieces of the jet and you ski down the mountain on the jet? You know, you just...
Oh, that would go maybe on the glass part, you know, like the glass, the cockpit.
Yeah, because it's like
the
a little
top.
bowl.
Yeah, because I would just turn it over and then make it safe, you know.
Yeah.
God forbid you get a wing. What would happen? Oh, my
You would
Lord.
slice through a couple trees. We had nice to slice.
Surprise,
you know?
you know? But that would be pretty cool. We make
would
that a
be
thing,
nice,
Hoss?
yeah. Ski
Dude, Could you
jets.
imagine a ski jet?
Patent pending.
Oh man, we can take them to like the Patagonia Mountains over there in Peru, or Machu Picchu or something like that.
I want to say it's Argentina.
Close enough. They're
I could be
neighbors,
right.
aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
You know, but we can do that. We take them. Oh, but how fast do you
We're
think?
all neighbors on God's green earth.
How fast do you think you could go? Because I heard if you're going too high, that people can freeze.
Like if you were doing the ski jets.
Yeah, because we're going too high, and like because we're going at the speed of a jet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Will the person freeze?
I mean, before they freeze, I think that the friction from the air would burn their skin
You think so?
clean off. I think so. Jets fly at Mach speed. They break the sound barrier.
Okay, maybe I think we might have to hit the Google. Okay.
Yeah.
You do okay. Alice, do people freeze or do they? What did he say? They erode?
No. First,
they
before
burn?
sorry, Alice.
Okay.
Type in top speed. Well, let's just do average speed of an F-22 jet.
Oh my gosh, that's so
They're the
specific.
jets. That's what we'd be using. Okay, ski jets, guys.
F-22.
Average
F-22s.
speed. You
Yeah.
said?
F-22.
I want to say maybe it's like 400 miles an hour.
That's lower than the sound barrier. It can break the sound barrier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many would you say then? 10,000?
It's over 750. What is it?
It is the combat speed of Match 1.5 at 50,000 feet.
Mach 1.5.
Whatever.
Well over the sound barrier.
Providing 50% greater. Oh no, hold on, it doesn't tell me.
What miles per hour put on there?
Just type Mach versus miles per hour. MACH.
Just miles per hour
It's
of a jet.
1,500 miles per hour.
1,500 miles per hour. Oh, it's only 1,000 off. Plus, give or take.
Yeah, see.
Okay, so now, but I'm saying that a person would freeze if they're that high.
Yeah, but at that speed, you would die before you would freeze. That's
a
my
lot
point.
of air getting into your face too.
Yeah, you would suffocate.
suffocation.
Yeah, but I'm saying you would die of being frozen, not that you would get like.
I feel like you would die of suffocation before you freeze.
I'm with Alice.
Because you would die because you're frozen. You can't. If you're frozen, you can't breathe.
Yeah, but before you freeze, you suffocate. That's our point.
Yeah,
No, because if you hold your breath, right,
you're still dying of suffocation.
you'll freeze and then you suffocate.
No.
Okay, but you said that. So let's look that up. Do you freeze or do you burn if you're falling through the? What is it through the
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
You would burn. Don't you see the jets? The jet shuttles have tiles to absorb the heat when they fall into the atmosphere. You would burn.
Oh, I don't think so, Hoss. I think you might be wrong. Because the air over there is so cold. That's why the mountains stay cold, Hoss. You don't see the top of the mountain burning.
Top of the mountain isn't moving at 1,000 miles per hour.
It is because the Earth is actually moving.
The environment is moving with it. The environment.
Sorry, how do you spell atmosphere?
ATMOS.
So we're all moving, Hoss. Right now I'm actually moving at approximately 7,000 miles per hour while I'm sitting down.
And so is the rest of the environment with you.
Let's see, come on. I gotta get one.
A human unprotected in space would suffer sunburn from the UV radiation within seconds.
In space. See, but we're talking about the Earth.
It doesn't say.
See, it doesn't say. It's one of God's holy mysteries.
Hey, I didn't get the win, but neither did you, okay? Threat neutralized.
You know, but what is even a UV burn? What does that, you know?
Ultraviolet rays.
Yeah, but what does it look like a regular burn, or is it just like? Does that make sense?
It would be a sunburn, but like probably times an incredible
1,000.
amount.
Oh, it's like Alice's when she sent her son to the what is it? The billionaire to the sun.
Yeah. The 4 suns to the sun.
You know, but yeah, happy July 4th is what we're trying to say. You know, do something productive. Have a water balloon fight. You know, host. I think maybe we should do a water balloon fight this Sunday. You don't think so?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Or you don't like to get wet like that?
No, it's fine. That doesn't bother
Yeah?
me. Yeah. If it's not cold, which it's not going to be, we're in the summer. It's very hot. So as long as it's weather appropriate, those are fine. Those don't bother me one bit.
You want to do a water balloon fight with us, Alice, on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, because we're going to have a barbecue.
Okay.
I think so. Right,
You
host?
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have one.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're in water balloon fights. We got a couple squirt guns or no?
I got a squirt
That's
gun.
fine.
You got squirt guns? But are they like the dollar store ones or are they like good, like super soakers?
I think they're kind of like dollar store, but I
Yeah?
can buy super soakers.
Okay. No, but you know, have you seen how expensive the super soakers are now, host?
They're probably like $70. I'm
Dude, they're
assuming.
more expensive than a
Ooh.
real gun, dude. You wondering why everybody has a real gun? Bro, super soakers are like $600. Bro, might as well just get me a Glock 47 or whatever they're called.
That's why some kids get the left hook, the,
The
right
right
hook, and the semi hook.
Okay? Come on, man, because they can't go to the beach and, you know?
And enjoy the weather that's outside.
Come on, man. But, because you don't see kids anymore with super soakers. Have you noticed that, Huss?
No.
Remember back in the day, you got a super
You don't see
soaker.
kids much, anyways.
Well, hey, you know, in my neighborhood, there's a
Birth
couple
rates
of niños.
have decreased.
Yeah, but it's like, I went to the apartments, Harlan Apartments, actually, this
you?
Saturday, dude, and there was a I almost ran over a refugee, man. This little African kid. He was a little Somali pirate in training.
Sound like he was a speed bump. You know?
But I took Sonny with me, right? And I'm driving through the apartments, and this kid starts following me. I forgot I had Sonny in the back. But the kid's like, stop. I'm like, dude, what the hell's up with this kid? You
Sound
know?
like a magpie.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the hell's going on, dude? He's following me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, these Somali pirates are getting smart. You know what I mean? Now they're turning the young. But then he's like, a dog, dude. And he freaked out, dude, that he had never seen a dog before, man.
Dang.
You know, they see maybe little chihuahuas there, you know, at the apartments from a Mexican, but he hadn't seen a big dog, and he was so excited. Like, all the other kids came, you know?
Where's my dogs at?
Yeah, I was like the ice cream truck, but of dogs, you know? And they were like petting Sonny and stuff like that. They're like, oh, man. And I was like, I'm trying to leave, you know? But everybody's like, I couldn't back out of the freaking parking lot. Mm-hmm. They had to wait for their parents to come and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
And they were all playing in boys and girls. They all had like I'm not sure if it was like a gift from probably the Republicans, you know, because they're so nice.
Maybe, yeah.
But they all had like the same skateboards, like this little skateboard like this. And there's this big giant ramp that goes like to the parking lot, and all of them were just bombing the ramp, dude. And it was like girls, dude, and they're all must have been like 4 to 7. So they were all little kids, you know. Dude, and they were just going down that ramp in the skateboard. I'm like,
latchkey kids.
Oh, they were pretty nice. They pet Sonny, you know, and then I left, and I almost felt like I did a good service, you know.
Yeah, you did.
And one thing that was not good, I drove past Raging Waters. Do you guys remember Raging Waters?
They still have Raging Waters?
I thought that closed.
It closed, but guess who opened it?
Seven Peaks, Cherry Hill.
Bums opened it, dude.
Oh, bums that are in there and sleeping.
They
now?
cut the gate open.
Oh man.
And now they park like. Dude, it looks like Ben 10 in there, you know?
The
like
floodgates have opened.
A bunch of RVs were parked there, and I'm like, dude, what is going on? I thought it was back to business, you know? So I was gonna... Dude, it was like Skid Row, but in Utah, you know? I was like, oh, man, I'm not going in there, you know? It said, I thought Schweinsteiger was in there. It said, walk into my chamber. A guy had a thing. You know, I was like, oh, I'm out of here, you know?
Bring some mustard.
Yeah. It said a mustard party, you know? I was like, what's that, man? So I ran out of there quick. Because, you know, they were Patriots because the RVs that they have, you know?
Yeah.
They have, like, the 1965 Winnebagos, you know?
Classics.
That the outside is, like, all beat up. Like, the outside looks like it fell through the atmosphere. Yeah. And they got burned by ultraviolet radiation.
So you do agree you burned.
You know?
Point proven.
So that's what the RVs look like, you know?
Yeah.
The headlights are all yellow, you know? It's like, dude, you think
that's from the piss, though. Yeah.
You think that the headlights are on because they're so yellow, you know? It's like, no, dude.
It's very
they're
dim.
just so old. Yeah.
These must be Chinese headlights.
Yeah, but they were there. But maybe next time I'll take you guys. You know, maybe because the Fusion, it's too low to the ground. I was like, I wouldn't have survived an attack. So maybe I need
they
one
weren't
of you guys.
some Somalian kids. They were full-grown adults. You can just run them over.
You guys need to take me in the truck. We take one of the trucks and we go to the Seven Peaks.
We'll be good, yeah.
We'll
get some guns that are cheaper than squirt guns.
Oh yeah.
Before we go, we'll arm ourselves.
Because I was gonna say, because even if we took squirt guns,
you guys want to reduce the homeless population? We know a way, okay?
I was gonna say, if you think about it,
they'll take a bath, a blood bath.
If you think about it, bums probably hate regular water so much too. If you were to spray them with an actual squirt gun,
Start burning.
Because it's like they start melting, like all
what the hell?
You know?
You just why?
They're like cats, you know? They just go. They jump over a fence. They give you the crazy eyes, you know, when they turn around.
They hiss at you. And they all start hissing.
You just hear,
dude, if they start doing that, you know who we'd call? My uncle.
Oh, yeah.
I'll start hissing
waterboard
like cats.
them a little bit.
Oh yeah,
man. He opens the waters to Raging Waters.
Yeah.
What would happen?
It'd be Watergate for him, you know?
Oh man,
the new Watergate.
What we gotta test? We take all the bumps, right, Hos?
Yeah.
Maybe we can use your trucks. We get a couple trailers from the Mexicans. You think so?
Of course.
And we get all the bumps. We just like say, hey, we're gonna pay you. How much are we gonna pay them for a day?
Each or total that they split amongst each other?
No, let's say
Wait, are we
total,
paying
and
the
then we'll split
Mexicans
it
or the
up.
bums?
The bums, not the Mexicans.
Oh, okay.
We just took the Mexicans.
We just took their trailers.
Oh,
We used their
okay.
trailers because they have a lot of trailers. Mexicans.
Hey, 25 USD?
$25 a person, a pop
No.
for the whole
Altogether.
group.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is like we find like maybe the world's biggest pool, right?
Yeah.
And like we just get a giant pool. We might be able to use raging waters, and then we get all the bums to take a bath at the same time.
Yep.
And
then
then we can
drown them?
see like the water, like what'd you say?
And drown them.
No, come on, Alex.
With love and care
Yeah.
that the socialists aren't giving them, okay?
Yeah.
You democratic morons, you aren't even paying attention to the homeless. We're doing this for you.
We do the European challenge, you know, where they would all use the same bath and all
Yeah.
bathe. And then could you imagine just
Ew, that water would be so
the
black.
water? Could you imagine what it would look
The
like?
buckets
Honestly?
and shit, you know?
Oh!
European, and that's exactly what they bathe with. Their pee, their own pee.
Could you imagine how gross that water would be, you know?
Be very disgusting. They would look like a BP oil spill.
Yeah, and then we can test to see what bacterias and then are in it.
BP stands for bums pollution. Just figured it out, okay? BP oil spill, bums pollution, myth busted.
Hey, that was a good point. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what they did. It was
And then, but this is, you know what, Democrats, I take it back. You guys realize that if you were going to house and bathe these homeless bums, which is a redundant statement, but that's okay. You guys are redundant. You would damage the water more than do better for the homeless. So you guys decided, ditch the homeless. They don't care anymore. Why would we care?
yeah.
So you know what? That's on you guys. You guys can have it back.
That's live that with your what's in your conscience, you know,
You can live with your decisions and the consequences.
and the consequences, you know, and the consequences. You think so?
That's a nice one.
But, Alice, could you look this up really quick? Because you didn't see now that we're talking about dirty people freaking drowning and stuff like that. You didn't see that there was like some migrant boat that sunk.
No.
It was
What
like
am
this.
I looking up?
Dude, those ferries tip over and 50 people drown probably like every week.
It was like migrant boat sinks or something like that. It happened literally when the submarine was down there. Dude, and you look at the pictures and they look like a mini yacht with like 800 migrants.
That's what they do.
yeah.
They have a ferry. There's always weight limits to these ferries, but they don't care. They just rush as many people on. They tip over. They capsize. Always more than 50 people die, but they're never held liable. Anyways, yeah, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, a boat was traveling from the coastal city of something in Liberia to Italy when it collapsed off the coast of Greece. At least 78 people died.
See? Above 50.
Dang, dude.
And there was 750 people on board.
See?
Yeah,
Come on, that's not new. It's,
you take a couple, you know, you divide a couple numbers.
You move here and there, you add it, then you get your death rate and the capacity for the boats.
to decrease the population, you know?
Yeah. Population control.
At least they died in the good sea, you know? They're by the Mediterranean Sea, probably. You know, that's a good ocean to die on.
Yeah.
Not Antarctica or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like Titanic.
Yeah, or the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
What would you want to die there,
what?
man?
Oh, man.
You would smell turmeric. You would smell ginger.
The Ganges River out of there. Oh, man. That's
Disgusting.
So gross.
The Dead Sea.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to die. Imagine dying in
It
the
would be
Dead
like-
Sea. Something that's dead killed you.
What would that be?
Mind
That's like a
blown.
possession, right? Huh?
That's suicide. By firearm.
But what else can we talk about America, host? People want to learn about America. You know, what's they can, you know any fun facts? The forefathers, you know, because you're dressed like a forefather today, you know.
Yep.
You got
Like Abe Lincoln.
Babe Lincoln over here, you know. Abraham Lincoln.
I have the foresight of a father who doesn't want kids. That's why I carry around Plan B, okay?
Yeah.
Like, hey, your breath stinks. Pop this mint. It's a Plan B.
Otherwise
guys.
known as an amendment.
That's my right to bear arms, okay? And I make sure she never creates arms.
Oh yeah.
Should we introduce some people before we get
What
into
are we in time, Alice?
We're 40 minutes.
20 minutes?
40.
40. Okay, I guess we can, you know.
Yeah.
Do you want me to introduce first?
Yeah, we'll start over here.
I don't know if we can celebrate, her as much today because it's somebody that's taking, American business from us.
That's very true.
Somebody that's stealing technology, American technology. She takes it, she makes it her own.
Capitalizing on capitalism.
She is the queen. Right now, she's making OnlyFans for the summer. You might find her on your Etsy shops, or Amazon shops, your Wish shops. But she is one of the
Saipan Sisters.
Owner of who, Alice?
Melissa's Factory.
The one and only
Melissa Sun Wukong Carter.
Okay, you might have heard about the Lord sleeping, in Zen, and in a peaceful matter. But somebody that he might be sleeping next to the Lord when the Lord comes back. You don't think so? He's gonna have that little foot thing like Michael Scott, and he's gonna be there, hanging out with the Lord.
He's got that saintly slumber look upon his face.
Oh yeah, man! Look at those little eyes.
He is a peaceful protester. The Zen Master.
Jimmy
Tatsumaki. Okay, and under Jimmy. He's been a little bit bipolar recently, gets a little hot. He's been wanting to make his presence known that he's not going away, right?
Yep.
Some people call him El Nino. Some people call him La Nina. Other people call him the
Mansoon.
The man soon, because we've been hoping he becomes a man soon, but he's still trying to figure out. He's got his American tattoo, our protector,
our chat security,
the Krav Maga King,
Larry
the Winter Soldier. Okay, and on top of Larry in real life, to the left of Jimmy in real life, to the right of Jimmy on screen, to the left of the Butter Pecan, Puerto Rican, Jose Antonio Rivera, Alberto Santiago, Paracari de la Cruz. You got the Dark One, the Mexican-American killer, the Dark One, Jose Beefy.
666
La Bestia.
Okay, and now introducing the pride of Puerto Rico, Saludo of Parque
de las Bombas, Ponce, Puerto Rico.
I think I already said that. Standing at 5'13", the undefeated champion of the world, the Butter Pecan, Puerto Rican, Jose Antonio
Alberto Santiago de Los Ángeles Pagan Gil Rivera. Saludos.
Let's go. Who do you got over there?
Next to me right here, we have someone in the
Come on,
beautiful
bro.
canary yellow. We talk about freedom, your freedom to choose whether you have a baby or not. If you have something in the womb, you can call to get una nice slice surprise.
Okay.
Our mobile abortionist, the other half of the
Saipan
Saipan Sisters, Melissa
Sister. Melissa
Yeah.
sister.
Trying to get you guys off guard.
Got you,
okay?
bitch.
Nissan Hatake
Abormoto. Okay.
And this little brown beauty being
Oh,
held
yeah.
by one of our other guests has experienced trauma, but not in the sense that you would think so.
Nope. She's
not.
healed.
She has healed. She had Blackfoot. That is gone.
Yeah.
She had a Cherokee. That is also gone.
They got repoed.
Yep. She had the Comanches. She's no longer in command.
Nope.
But the Trail of Tears mean nothing to her, as she has cried so many tears that her eye ducts are completely dry. She is the dream catcher, the nightmare seeker. Yes. And holding her is one of the most special guests that we have and will ever have on this show. He is Jose's caregiver, his healthcare expert. When Jose is ill and he needs a pill,
Oh, he's got the pill to the beast, because sometimes you buy tickets to go on a cruise ship to Greece. You find out that it's a migrant caravan. When you buy tickets for a cruise ship to go to Greece and find out it's a migrant caravan, you end up drowning. When you end up drowning, you find out that the Lord's not in heaven. When you find out that the Lord's not in heaven, you find out that the reason that he's not going to heaven is because the Lord came back and he's on tour to the United States of America for 2024. When you go up to heaven, you find out that the Lord is on tour of America because he's coming back on 2024. What happens, Sos?
you look across the sea and you see a little submarine that looks like the Horn of Gondor. When you look across the sea and see a little submarine that looks like the Horn of Gondor, you have 5 people in it, 4 sun billionaires going to the sun, aka going to the Titanic. When you see 4 sons, 4 billionaires, aka going to the sun, aka going to the Titanic, you get frightened. When you get frightened, you get scared. When you get scared, you get the goosebumps. When you get the goosebumps, you get el heebie-jeebie. Filomeno el hibaration.
Okay. And now we have somebody else who thinks so. Somebody that's holding a pistol to make your pussy whistle. She's wearing. She does a. But she's wearing peach, to impeach the current president. We got the Patriot on the ones and twos, the Wizard of Oz, the leading candidate for Employee of the Year, Ice Agent Alice. Emphasis on the ice.
Bang, bang, America.
Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang.
Everywhere
bang, bang.
I go, all
Bang,
I ever
bang.
seem to hear is bang, 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 bang.
Then stop going to schools, okay? Come on.
All I ever seem to see is bang, 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 bang.
That's why.
And those are fireworks sounding. It's the 4th of July, guys.
People telling me, "Oh, Jose, you're stupid. Why didn't you get your degree? Why didn't you get your diploma?" Idiots! I didn't go to school because I didn't want to get shot. Okay?
Bang, 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 bang.
I decreased my chances of getting shot by a lot. Okay?
By 100%. Bang, bang.
Okay. But somebody that likes to,
Bang, bang.
somebody that's next to Alice. He's the kosher king. Who else is he? Us? The charcoal cutie.
The Polish dog eradicator. Okay?
The master of the Chamber of Secrets, the cauldron of fire. Who do we got, Alice?
He's a coal giver.
He loves mustard on his hot dogs. Kosher dogs.
I will not be silenced. We have the Munich Monster, the Lederhosen Lad, the Wiener Schnitzel Snatcher, Gustafsson Schweinsteiger.
Hey. And he finally got his hat back, did he see?
He did get his hat back.
Alice was so happy. She was like,
But he's not wearing it right now. But he had it.
Oh, Alice was like, Mr. Schweinsteiger, Mr. Schweinsteiger. He's like, yes!
He's dripping
Yeah.
with the blood and sweat and tears of a kosher people. We reject him, but he still
We
makes
know
his
what's
way
on his
the
grill
scene
for the
anyways,
4th of July. You think so, Hoss?
Yep.
Couple Hebrew nationals? Or some national Hebrews?
A bit of both.
Couple of
T-bone
kebabs,
steaks,
you think so?
Yeah.
You
Couple
know?
falafels. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but he was so excited. You know what I mean? He's using charcoal only,
Yeah.
He says it enhances the flavor of the meat, is what he says, But he also...
extra crispy.
Yeah, but he's also a fan of gas grills, though,
That's his favorite one. Environmentally safe is what he says.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know, because he also has a smoker. He has everything at his house.
The Traeger
Like
trigger, okay?
But it was pretty nice. He was hanging out with Luigi, the Giancondo.
Yeah. Luigi della Giancondo, who also happens to be one of the predecessors of Mussolini. You can put 2 and 2 together.
Could you imagine Luigi and Schweinsteiger just hanging out together? Just stories that they could tell each other.
Mamma mia, why are you putting a French hot mustard on the hot dog? You need a better quality of mustard.
Dude, Schweinsteiger, he's eating like mustard noodles or something crazy like that, Some
Mamma mia, you are overcooking the Polish people.
Schweinsteiger does like rigatoni, but he does rigatoni, with the hard R. He doesn't get just a rigatoni, He gets rigatoni Alfredo, mustard rigatoni Alfredo with smoked sausage.
Gustafsson, you must be careful with the burning of the risotto.
Dude, Schweinsteiger, what kind of cooking is this, Man. And then Luigi, he's so gentle, with his cooking. He makes a little, a little nice salad, a little Capri salad,
Yeah.
Little Capri Sun on it, you think so?
A little kosher cutie on it. Kosher salt, guys.
Did you guys see that Kanye West, for his party, had, he was eating on naked people?
Yeah.
And his daughter was there?
Yep.
Would you do that, Hoss?
No.
Eat on a naked person?
Not with my daughter.
Huh? But just, what about in general? Eat on top of a naked person?
I do all the time.
I'd rather...
How much did it cost you? $200, Alice, or how much did it cost you for that spread?
Not that much, actually.
No,
Did you actually get the money or your products worth?
for the
Yeah,
200.
I
Yeah.
feel that, yeah.
Yeah. So like, what did you eat? Like, what did you have on there?
I had some sushi, a little bit of rice.
Well,
some
yeah, I would
noodles.
hope that if you had
I mean,
sushi,
yeah.
you had a little bit of rice, right? Alice?
I would hope so.
Otherwise, what would it be? It would just be leftovers.
Gustafson would have been the chef if you didn't.
And then some soy sauce.
And where did he the soy sauce and the like in her belly button or what?
Yeah,
Oh, that would be kind of nice. You don't think so?
That's
She must
pretty
have the
hot.
biggest belly button, you know?
it was like a little dip.
Yeah. What about the wasabi? Did you put a little bit
I don't
on
like
there?
wasabi.
You don't like wasabi?
What about gyoza sauce?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay. That's what you dip the pot stickers in.
Oh, okay.
It looks like coffee, Alice, but it tastes like Asian.
Oh no.
It tastes like Asian.
It does? You don't think it does?
It does. It does.
So what? But what would you put on a spread like that on a... If you had to, Hoss?
Some mushroom soup.
No, that's what he's putting on me right now, okay? No, come on! Hoss. The fan's already hitting this way, man.
Some gazpacho would be pretty nice.
What's that?
It's the Spanish soup.
Really? On a
Yeah.
person?
Yeah. Just like a little shot, like how she said out of the belly button.
Oh.
Yeah. That would be nice. I've never even thought of this. I have to think.
I would do more maybe like a charcuterie board style, you know?
A couple cheeses and meats. and
Cheeses,
stuff.
a cheese ball,
Yeah.
you know? Maybe in the belly button I would do like a hot dip. You know how they make some of those with like the cheese,
Oh, it's gonna hurt the belly button.
sausage.
I would do maybe some sorullos. That's our like fried corn masa that we have. I'd probably do that. Maybe some pizza rolls. You
Some
know?
couscous.
Oh, if I put pizza rolls, she would have to be a thick chick. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
thick girl, you know, where you can just like she's like so big and thick that it's a hot day, you know, and you can see like the pizza rolls, just like the grease just drip off her grease.
Ew.
So there's like grease on grease on grease. you
Chocolate
know?
would be nice because like the body heat would melt it, so you'd eat the chocolate and then proceed to lick the chocolate off of her.
Yes. Ooh, with some whipped cream. Have some strawberries.
Absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying. I think I might prefer a thicker chick than that. if
Maybe
that's the
ice
case.
cream. Ice cream would be nice. I would do it ice cream like a sundae.
Yeah.
I'd make a line of each different flavors, different toppings.
Put some hot fudge on top.
Yeah, I'd have like some pineapple, some strawberries.
Ooh, yes.
What I would do maybe I would flip her on her so she's on her back on her stomach.
I'll flip her after I eat.
You know.
Yeah,
So she's just on her, and then I can get a bigger bowl if she arches her back. Maybe she's got
a booty.
scoliosis. You know, she would have a booty too, but she would have both of us.
Maybe if she was a
That's
humpback, you know.
Two and
Then you get the, you know.
you got two of them. If she was a humpback, then I would get like a little person to sit on there. Like if she was a little camel,
Okay,
and then like
that's
little,
the appetizer
the little person could hand me like scoops of things. You know, that
Yeah.
would be sitting on her,
for sure.
and her back is her bowl right here.
Yeah, the world is my bowl,
Yeah.
and you are my oyster.
But I would get maybe I would get what about a couple taquitos? You think so? House you would get on yours or no? Because yours I feel like it's going to be if you put like a pizza rolls or whatever. Like I feel like it would be kind of like an ice cream. But yours would have to be like a frozen food one. That's like
Yeah, it would have to be. So
you know what I
things
mean? That it's
yeah.
just like fun. Maybe you have Pringles. You have like
toaster strudels.
toaster
you know?
strudels. It's just like oh man,
That'd be nice. A Ben and Jerry's somewhere there.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. So that's what I would feel like yours would have to be like. Maybe in her armpit, like because she's gonna be face down like this.
To warm it up.
And maybe she just has like no, I wasn't gonna say ice cream. Maybe we stick a couple of beef jerkies or like those beef sticks, like Slim Jims, you know, like she's just like holding them like that with her arm, and then we
Of
can
course,
just
yeah.
take a couple of like that, you know.
I'm down for that.
And then we can have what else could we have, Alice? Anything that you can think of that we can add to this person? Like maybe what do we put on her feet?
Ooh.
Maybe like Nutella or
Ooh, yeah.
peanut butter on one foot,
Yeah.
and then we can scrape it off. You
Or
know?
like the cheese crackers kind of thing.
Cheese whiz with
There we
chicken and a
go.
biscuit.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
chicken and the biscuits are nasty.
They're good.
They're so gross.
They're so good with cheese whiz.
I cannot.
Very, very
I
good.
haven't had cheese whiz for so long.
Me either.
Remember when you were a kid and you had it for the first time?
On cheese steaks, Philly cheese steaks.
Oh, really? That's
That's
what
the
you had it?
original Philly cheesesteak.
I just had it straight cheese, dude. I would just eat it like.
I wouldn't do that.
was
I'd
so
have to have it
good,
with something else. But I do like cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Chewy.
Chewy, a little Chewy Herman. You think so, Hoss?
Yeah.
Chewy German.
Shout out to Gustafstein.
But that's it, you know. What other do we have anything else to celebrate about America? Anything to say before we go to the holidays? You think?
No, I'm just glad we're in America.
Yeah. Because dude, what are other people? Imagine how sad it is. How sad it is in other countries. You wake up and it's the 4th of July, right? The
And
birthday
it's
of
just another day to you.
and it's like the greatest country in the world's birthday. That has to be like the biggest slap on the face.
It's FOMO.
You know, like every other country wakes up, you get to go to work, you got to be in your shitty ass countries, you got to go to a Bitcoin machine to withdraw your paycheck.
Universal health care.
Yeah, you know, you get to stand in line for healthcare. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, host? And us, oh man, we got to fireworks. You know,
Barbecue,
man.
Parades.
Parades, dude. Do you think there's any gay parades on the 4th of July?
No.
Go fuck yourself. You think so? host?
Only room for red, white, and blue.
Come on, man. That's it. So yeah, you wake up, dude. Imagine El Salvador, something like that. You know, what are they doing over there? On the 4th of
Eating
July?
They're
Squirrels.
eradicating gangs and crime.
Yeah.
You know, they're
over-
doing what most of the U.S. can't.
And over here, and they encourage gang members. They can fire off a couple shots
Because it's free. Bang, bang!
you know, they're just out there where in Compton or where,
CPT.
you know, they're in the CPT. So yeah, celebrate, do something cool, burn fireworks. You know, if you have kids, buy them some fucking fireworks. You know, don't be stingy, man.
Yeah.
Maybe give them $50. You know, they can get $50. Even if they get one big pack of fireworks, that's good. You know,
Yeah.
$50 is only to buy him one.
that's enough. You only need one,
That's
right?
it. Look, we got to keep the air quality clean,
Yeah.
okay? If you want to celebrate America, keep America clean.
Keep America
That's
great.
why we want to close the borders. We got to keep it clean. We ain't have all these immigrants making it all gross and dirty. We have plenty of bums for that, okay?
Yeah, they're at raging waters. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't believe me, go drive by it. You'll see all the trucks. I'm not lying. Okay. But now I think we can kick it off finally, Hose. You think so?
I think so.
Some celebration.
Let's get to celebration.
Well, today, as being July 4th, one of the holidays is Independence Day. The next one is National Barbecued Spared Rib Day.
Spare rib.
Are we okay? First of all, are we going to skip over Independence Day?
We're going to... I mean, we've been talking about it the entire time.
No, but it's also a double meaning, right? Because what were we talking about last week?
Independent
Daughterati,
women. Yep.
Daughterados, right?
Yep.
Are they truly independent? You know, 'cause
Absolutely not.
it's supposed to be their day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm independent. It's my day. They think they're so self-centered. They think Independence Day is about them.
Yeah.
So they dump their boyfriends. You know?
I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that mean, man?
Yeah.
Or
All my
woman?
women independent. Throw your hands up at me.
I don't know that song. You know?
Beyonce.
No.
Destiny Child.
Correct.
So what do they do? You know? Oh, I'm independent. I'm an independent queen. I'm gonna celebrate my day. So do they probably break up with their boyfriend, right?
Of course.
They're engaged. It's about to be their wedding.
But they
And
call
the
it off.
Colorado, he's on FaceTime. You know, because they use FaceTime. They got fucking Apple products.
Yeah.
Do you think a loyal king that uses Android is going to, leave you heartbroken and, dump you even though you're already engaged to us?
Absolutely
We're not
not.
going to do that. We're
Android users have morals. They have standards.
We're loyal.
We
basically.
are good people.
Exactly,
We're good people. That's all I can say.
So we're not, the guys are like that, right? They watched a couple videos. You think so,
Yeah.
host?
Oh, they
Couple.
watched one in specific, you know?
Yeah, do shade.
And they're like this, and he's like, he calls,
You think I'm gonna let a chick tie me down?
he calls his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to be the guy, host, and that could be,
I guess.
maybe there's an independent queen that hasn't been seen. She wasn't
okay,
seen
yeah.
in June, right? She maybe hasn't been seen this whole year. You know?
I know she's okay.
Are you referring to someone in specific, or is this still a big metaphor?
No, a lady that the BNR world loves. You know?
Oh yes. Shame on me. Yes.
And she's the queen of independence, right?
Oh, of course.
She celebrates toxic relationships. She has a journal, right? She has a lot of hobbies. She's a woman of value. She's climbed up the corporate ladder.
She's a warrior.
You know?
Did she get dumped early?
Well, that was Courtney. That wasn't her, you know? She makes great decisions, but maybe you think we can summon her, host?
I think so.
And you're going to be the boyfriend? Okay.
I actually don't know if it's who I think it is, but we'll see.
What do you mean, dude, host? You know who it is.
There's only been one independent chick besides me.
Oz, maybe put the camera on you just in case the people can
Okay.
have unos nice slice.
It's nice
Surprise.
surprise. Independence Day. I hope everybody's having a great day, celebrating, eating hot dogs, scarfing down hot dogs. Drink safely. Be out on the road safely. Don't get arrested. You look great. You look fabulous. I love that.
I used to have hair like this.
Oh, I need you to have hair like
I have
that
my
again.
driver's license from when I was 16, and I have the hair like this.
I need to see it. I need to see it.
I need to see if I can find it at home, but I have it somewhere.
Are we ready?
Okay, well, before you zoom out, we're gonna set it up. Okay, so
Okay.
you're my best friend, Alice, my BFF.
Okay.
And maybe we're talking about where you call me because, oh, girl, you know, we're celebrating how independent we are,
Right.
and you hate my boyfriend, you know. And what's my boyfriend's
Because I
name?
want your boyfriend.
You hate him.
Oh.
Maybe you're trying to double cross me. Maybe you want him, you know. But what's my boyfriend's name?
Craig.
Craig?
Yeah.
Maybe his name's Mariano. You know, maybe his.
Oh, the stupid ass name. Maybe Mariano. You want me to be Mariano?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
be Mariano.
he's Mariano. You know, he's a Dominican. You know, and now, but you're gonna call me. We're just gonna be talking about our day. You know how nice and independent we are.
Okay.
And maybe you're trying to steal my man or double cross me
Okay.
or something like that. You're trying to sway me away from my man. Okay.
Okay. Ring ring. Ring ring.
Oh God, who's
Ring,
this?
ring.
FaceTime.
Ring ring. Oh.
Hey, bitch.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you know, just being independent.
Oh, it feels so good, right?
Right?
Well, I'm over here at Jamba Juice. Have you had any breakfast or anything like that?
I have. You know, look, before we start, I need to tell you something.
Well, wait 1 second, bitch. I was just gonna ask you really quick, like, have you tried Sweet Lake biscuits? I think we might need to take some pictures. Like, we need to go there, brunch me harder, cause I need to update my Tinder profile, my Bumble's been, you know.
Well, that's good, girl, because what I'm about to tell you, you're going to need that Bumble account active. So I seen your dude, Mariano, at the club the other night, and he was like up and down on all the females.
Bitch, shut up.
Yeah, he was like bumping and grinding. Like, he did not give a fuck about
Bumping
you.
and grinding who? You lying. You always do this to me.
No, bitch. I saw him. him with his little afro and his glasses, thinking he's cool now.
How do you know it was him?
Bitch, I know your boyfriend.
He told me he was playing Call of Duty 6
Yeah,
Zombies.
well, he fucking wasn't, because he was over there bumping and grinding, saying, I have gasolina, bitches. You need it.
Well, you know, he's a mechanic. He's going to school, right? He's a nice guy.
Well, that's what you think.
Well, so what do you think I should do? I mean, we've been dating for only 36 months.
Okay, that's really specific. But it's Independence Day, bitch. You need to be independent. Leave him. Drop his ass.
You think I should drop him?
Drop him.
But what do you think? I mean, I think I deserve better, you know?
Yeah.
He's like not even fully legal. I don't think so. Like, I don't even know where the
He only
Dominicans are
wants you
from.
for his papers.
You really think that?
Yeah, he's
I mean,
trying to be independent
before I hooked up with
too.
him, you're like, oh, you were all over him, bitch. Like, oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, well, now he's ugly. You can have him. I mean, you don't need him either.
Well, I don't
We
even believe
queens-
you. What club was he at?
He was at Club Ibiza.
Ibiza, really?
Yeah.
With the lot lizards?
Yes.
Oh God! You know what? I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him really quick.
Yes,
okay.
girl. Check him. Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, yo, Squeefy.
Hey, boo.
What do you want?
What do you mean? What I want? Can you say like, hey, beautiful? You see how good I look?
Jesus Christ, you know I'm going to the school for the mechanics.
Hey,
You
Poppy.
know I have a difficult time sleeping. You always think, okay, jodiendo, okay, oh, Chichi, what you doing? Hey, you, what you doing? We have relationship 36 months. It's
Oh God, I
it's
love when
very
you talk to me in
soon.
Spanish. It's so
It's
hot.
very soon.
Mucho hot.
Our relationship very young. It's like a toddler. It's not
Very
even that
soon,
serious.
Monsoon is what you give me, Poppy. But anyway, my friend Alice, she was telling me that you're saying you're going to mechanic school, and she said that she saw you.
Of course, you know I'm going to mechanic school. You ran out of gas the other day.
No,
Who you think fixed that for you?
No. Listen, Poppy. She said you were checking out the muffler of a Thoughterati at Ibiza the whole time. So do you want to explain that?
Who was this?
A Thoughterati.
Who told you?
Una muchacha. Oh, my friend Alice. She knows you, bitch.
Oh, of course I know her.
Yeah,
She's
and
a rock
saw-
monster. What do you expect?
She saw you at Ibiza, that you were grinding and you were all over these chicks, and you weren't being loyal.
She wanted these women. What do you want me to tell you? She wanted the women. Saw the women want me. I didn't want nothing to do with these women. They don't have cars I need to fix. They Uber. How can I respect a woman that don't have a car? They can't run a car. They don't have a car. They have a kid at home. And they want to sit there grinding. Huh? Talking about grinding business. That's what you try to do all the time. I'm sick of this. I'm really sick of it. I might go back to Dominica. Who knows? What's happening?
Well, Papi, I have 2 cars, right? So can you tell me you're sorry?
They're both out of gas. You can't afford gas.
Can you tell me you're sorry?
For what?
What do you mean for what? For talking to other girls?
I'm not going to apologize. Look, I am a male with very high value, okay? I came here to the United States of America 3 years ago. I saw you. I only asked you for change and you never left me alone. That means I'm high value. I have so many women. You think I'm going to be loyal to just one woman?
You only ask me for change, all right? I give you money all the time.
Look,
what other change do you want?
I told you I'm building businesses, okay? If you're not going to be a business partner for me, we are not going to be a relationship.
What business? Cash apping your mom is not a business, okay?
Okay, I don't have friends. I don't have a girlfriend. I have only business relationships.
I am your girlfriend.
You
what
are
do you
not
mean?
my girlfriend.
Yes, I am your girl. We've been dating for 36 months.
That is like not even serious.
You know what? On this day, July 4th of 2023, I declare myself an independent bitch, okay? So you can fuck off and leave me alone. Bye.
That's okay. I'm a high value man. Many women gonna want me, okay? Many women wish death upon me, but they still want me, okay?
Okay, Alice, now are you gonna swoop in?
Oh, swoop in. Ring, ring.
Hello.
What's up, Mariano?
I don't have the number. Say who's this, please?
Oh, this is Alice. This is Queefy's friend.
Ah, yes. Okay. Hey, I was telling you, tell your fucking friend that I am a high value man. Okay, I have this women, including you. You like the pussy, okay? You still calling me high value, okay?
Oh, it's cause that hair, boo.
What's happening, okay?
It's that hair that I want all
That's
over
exactly
my
what I'm
fingers.
talking about. You behave like man. You actually have business. You have gas in car. You don't have a kid at home crying, waiting to see mama. You know, you don't do the brunch me hard. You have things going for your life. Not taking pictures saying, hey, independent woman, respect me. No, you just do what you need to do. Mamacita, I'm going to take you out.
Oh, yeah, let's go, daddy.
Okay,
let's go.
And scene.
Oh, come on, like that? That's betrayal. That is modern dating.
That's called a high value man.
Come on. That's pretty nice, huh?
For both parties.
Yes, of
She
course.
got her independence and he got his high value.
Yeah.
I don't live by either of those standards, but hey, some people do. Independence Day.
Yeah. So happy Independence Day, you know, to all the
2023.
new single women out there. You think so?
The single women and the men that don't know what's good for them.
And then what other? We got another holiday now. You don't think so, dude? That was pretty nice, man. I felt, you know, I still felt good.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if I trusted my friend. You know.
Yeah.
Typical women.
So question your friendships, guys.
Yeah.
And girls. Especially girls.
Yeah. they're all-
Guys, I mean, most of the guys that watch this that I know personally, you don't even have real friends. I know this. So you should probably get a friend first. And females, the ones that you call friends, check to see if they're actually real friends.
Because they're not. They're stabbing you in the back.
Very likely.
They're
While they're
sleeping with
getting
your
stabbed
dude.
in the back by another man. Ironically enough.
You're a man.
Get some cream pies, you know what I mean?
You know. That tuna up, you think so?
Yeah.
From the tuna up, you think so?
Next national holiday.
Shout out to Grimace's birthday too. You know?
Oh yeah, shout
The
out.
ultimate America. He's a cancer.
We have.
He might give you cancer too.
He might with that new drink.
He's a big fucking tumor, okay? So
Do you think you can get me a Grimace shake?
I don't even know if they still sell those.
Oh, come on.
I think so. Javi got one.
Yeah?
Did he?
Yeah,
What is it
Is
supposed
it
to be?
flavored anything or is it just purple?
I think it's just purple.
Oh, okay, then that's
fucking
dumb.
stupid. Fuck yourself, McDonald's.
Have you seen those commercials of like, oh, if your teeth are yellow, put purple in your mouth and they'll be white? All over Instagram. We gotta try. I got a bunch of purple paint, you know? Maybe I can do the purple rain spell, you know, see if it
If it works.
One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Yeah.
Love
Purple
that.
people eater.
we can throw it on some of those RVs at the homeless shelter, see if it restores their true color, see if it works.
No!
But go ahead, Alice. Imagine putting it on a nation. Go ahead, Alice.
The next national holiday is National Caesar Salad Day.
I felt we've already celebrated this before, but
Caesar salad day?
yeah, I don't like Caesar salad.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe another holiday. You know, Caesar salad. That's
Actually, it's for the birds.
The next holiday is Alice in Wonderland Day.
Oh.
hey.
And
you know?
speaking of Alice, I know a couple females that want to wander in her wonderland.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
What's you know what? Let's talk about that. What was your most thrilling, like when a female took you to Wonderland? Now it's like, do you know that day when you had your best night of love and lust and just what else? What other words?
Just like
Warmth and euphoria and mnemonic experiences. You know?
What about it?
Can you describe it? Like the one that was like your best night that you're like, oh, somebody, you just melted in their mouth like a stick of butter outside of a fridge, you know? Being held by a large woman in her hand or something like that.
Yeah, so the day actually started pretty well. We went out to eat. We enjoyed each other's company. Like the whole day was just like love. Like there was a lot of love. And then we went for a walk. We came back. We had a couple drinks.
Were you holding hands and stuff like that?
Yeah, we were all just being cuddly, cute and cuddly. And we had a couple drinks. We came back to the place and, started having passionate love. And then it just got really intense and, what's the word? Intense and very,
wet.
Wet. There we go. Intense and wet, moist. It was,
a
like
monsoon.
rated X. It was like rated X. Basically,
Okay.
we could have made a porno video if we wanted to.
Very nice.
Because that's how good it was.
Yeah.
And it was like long, like how
It
many?
was long.
Yeah.
It was a couple hours long.
So it was slow, passionate like that?
Yeah, it started out slow and then, passionate. And then we started feeling each other more. And so it got more intense and more grabby. And then it got even more intense. And so then it just became X-rated. And yeah, it did last a couple hours. And then the next morning we kind of started again. And yeah.
And it was all downhill after that.
Yeah,
So
sadly.
they can't reach that level again.
Dang, man. That's pretty sad, but that was like your most... But that's always nice when you experience that moment, you know what I mean?
It's just that moment of excitement and thrill.
Yeah.
Like that
man.
intoxicating feeling.
Yeah, that you can't
Yeah.
even... that is like, oh, man, I got to
it's so
soak this
unique,
in,
yeah.
Literally soak it in, because I was LDS, so I just had to... That's the only thing I could do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, but do you remember a thrilling moment like that of Euphoria, host? Or it could even be with anything, like maybe you ate like peach cobbler for the first time,
I mean, I think I've already shared a peach cobbler story here before when I was at a camp out. And the guy just made it, like, he had 3 of those Dutch ovens. And he had it all planned out, mapped out perfectly. Like, he had the fire on. He's like, no, it's not hot enough. It's not hot enough. He made the embers. Threw precisely 12 in very specific positions on it. It was a homemade recipe. My family's had it for generations.
Oh, man.
And then he goes, I know exactly how long to wait. Like, it didn't matter. He just,
he just knew.
He
He
just
didn't have to put a
knew, yeah.
timer or
No
thermometer.
timer. He just did it, and then, we're kids, so we're playing games and just like playing in the trees and like the forest. And then, we come back and he goes, okay, 5 more minutes and then it's ready. Again, no timer in sight. Opened that bad boy up, and it was the best peach cobbler I've had to this day.
Ooh.
Dang.
So good. It was just like,
I can even just feel the
perfect amount of-
warmthness
yeah.
and just the
Oh,
steam
did you put
coming
ice
off
cream
of
on
it.
it?
yeah. So we scooped on some ice cream, and it was like the perfect amount of spongy, the perfect amount of like crisp, because it had like crisp top because of like the embers. It had like the right amount of cinnamon, vanilla. It was just honestly one of the best desserts I've had in my life.
Oh, making me hungry.
It's so good. My dad doesn't even care for that, and he was there at the camp because he volunteered as like a chaperone. And even my dad's like, dude, that was the best, like one of the best desserts I've had in my
he ever
entire
had?
life. Yeah,
He's like, yeah.
it was that
Told
good, that good.
Damn.
For me, I would say one memory like that I remember of Euphoria. I was gonna say I was a king, but I was a prince.
Still are.
Still a prince.
We'll continue to be one.
And I had made love to a woman, and she said, "Prince, here's your robe." She escorted. Come on, guys.
We're listening.
Come on.
She gave you a robe.
If she
Okay,
escorted you, where
Because
did
I
she
didn't have a crown. She just
I'm
gave me
gonna
a
get
robe.
excited for you. Okay, that's just...
Yeah.
She escorted you where?
To the restroom, she had a nice
Oh.
restroom, one of those with those giant tubs,
This was many years ago.
Oh, many years ago.
Okay.
I was maybe like 19.
It
19
was so much
20.
better when you were younger, huh?
Oh yeah, dude, because I had never had like this woman. I made love to her so good, like I would have,
She catered to you afterwards.
Yeah,
I've
she's
had-
like-
yeah, it's good stuff.
So she already had like a couple candles, on the tub. You know, she had a little Scentsy, you know, there. It's
Yeah.
called Passion or something like that, you know. And then she had, dude, I'd never taken one of those. You throw one of those bath bombs. I wouldn't say bubble bath, but she threw one of those things, Epstein salt. I think that's what you call it. You know, she threw some of that in there, and then she just like, I got in the tub and she was just like, you know, massaging my shoulders and stuff like that, throwing a little bit of with a little water bowl, like if I was Jesus, you know what I mean? Just putting it on my head, just scrubbing my back, and then I'm just so relaxed, you know, like, oh man, I just got done just making hot love to this woman, you know. Now I'm relaxing in the tub, and now there's a smell of just like, oh, I smell something, and this lady, you know, she made me dinner too. So while I was in there was also dinner. Dude, takes me out, dries me up like a king, you know. Now all of a sudden she's got slippers, you know.
Yeah.
I can put my little slippers on, and then she walks me through her kitchen, and she had me like, it was this like sandwich. Oh, it was the best sandwich. It was a hot tuna sandwich. Actually, it had bacon in it and stuff like that, cheddar cheese, you know. But it was so good because I would not eat like a hot tuna sandwich, you know. It's like, to me, it's like, dude, that's crazy. But it was like, the cheese was good, the bacon was good, and then it had nice bread. It was nice, and oh man, and I just like ate that after, you know, and I just felt so relaxed, you know, like, oh man, it felt so good. And then it all went downhill from there.
Told you.
It usually does.
That's like the best. That's the pinnacle. After that, everything else is like
Nothing ever
pales in
matches up to
comparison.
it.
Yeah. I was like, can you do that again? You
Shout
know?
out to white people. Yeah.
And I was like complaining. That was complaining, oh, you're not rubbing my bunion this time. You know, and I was like expecting more out of it. You know?
Yeah.
Will you move that a little
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Wait, away from you.
bit? Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. That works.
Yeah, but that was nice, man.
So,
You know?
yeah.
Things to reminisce. Times used to be so great. You know what I mean?
Wonderland.
So simple back then.
Yeah. Speaking of like Wonderland, have you guys ever been to Korean barbecue?
I've been to one.
Yes.
Like, so some are like really good, others are not so
yeah,
much.
man.
But I have a story, so it's kind of like a callback. So I know a few episodes ago, I had talked to you guys about Curtis. Remember the special needs kid
Yes.
in middle school? And what was his favorite catchphrase? Do you remember his catchphrase? It was a commercial back in the day.
No.
You remember?
It was the one. It's the one from the burger place, Carl's Jr.
Yeah. So what's the catchphrase?
Don't bother me, I'm eating.
But how would he say it? He goes, don't bother me. I'm eating. Okay. So I'm at a Korean barbecue with some friends, and then they always have like a salad bar where you can have like fruits, salad, other like entrees and things that you don't have to cook on the grill. And you know, we're eating a little bit, and I'm like, oh, let me go grab some sauces and things from the salad bar. So I go and I see like a special needs guy out of the corner of my eye, and I remember that Curtis would always walk like hunchback. He had like tight curly hairs. You know, he looked a little bit Hebrewish, a little bit Hebrew national. I don't know what it was. I never asked him, and I don't know if he could tell me if I asked him. But I'm like, there's no way that's Curtis. So I just went back to, you know, and then I hear Curtis get closer. Well, I'm thinking it's Curtis, grabbing a plate, checking things out. He has a chaperone with him. I'm assuming his mom, a more elderly lady, you know, putting stuff on his plate. And then I hear him talk. Oh, I don't want that. Talks just like Curtis. I go, no way that I come across Curtis like 17 years later, right? I was a teenager when I would help chaperone this kid to go to Arctic Circle and Wiener Schnitzel and all these other places. So now I'm like excited and I don't know what to do. I'm almost starstruck, right? I watch him go back and I can't stop looking at Curtis because I want to like talk to Curtis, but he's not going to remember me, and I know that, and I have to accept that. So now I'm kind of being like a stalker.
You're like, you're handicapped. People probably think that you hate handicapped people. You're
Maybe,
just
but I love them.
He was dressed like this.
I love them, okay? They're BACA, Bikers Against Child Abuse. So he gets up again to go because he's kind of like quirky like that. And his mom's like, Curtis, you already have food. Sit down. He's like, I want more. Leave me alone, Mom. And then he just goes. I'm like, maybe this is I have to find a way to do something. So I go up and I grab a plate and I'm letting him have his space because he doesn't like people in his space. He grabs like an egg roll, grabs a spring roll, grabs a takoyaki ball, and that's like the fried octopus ball.
Okay.
I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like, what is the best thing to say? I'm like, I got it. I leaned in like kind of close, and I go, hey. He looks, what? And I just go, don't bother me. And then he smiles, he grins, and he just goes, "I'm eating." And then I just went back to my table, and I felt so good the rest of the weekend. It was like one of the best experiences of my life. I hadn't seen this kid and said, "Yeah, it was him." So like, because if I knew if I had said that, he said that so much, there's no way he could have forgotten. So I go, "Don't bother me." And he just looks around, smiling, grinning. He's the happiest guy in the fucking Korean barbecue place. And he just goes, "I'm eating." And then it made my whole fucking day, weekend. So nice.
Come on. Shout out to Curtis, man. Come on, dude. That's pretty cool. I don't think...
That was the, just a way to be repaid for being a patriot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God was looking out.
Yeah. And now he's out there pushing carts. You think so?
Maybe at Sam's Club. Okay.
I mean, because he loves eating, He
does. He loves the food court.
Did you see how many, dude? Not to be rude, but they say, "Oh, handicapped people, they got strong." They got the R strength. That's what they say, But it's like, dude, you guys really think they're not gonna get that strong pushing 10,000 carts? Have you seen them outside of a Walmart? They got like 10,000 carts on each hand.
Yeah, people call it retard strength. That's minimum wage strength. Okay, that's what that is.
Yeah. That's lower class America. That's classism. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, maybe you guys don't have...
Why do you think so many people were able to invade the Capitol? They had all that strength. They didn't have money, they have strength.
And they ran there, right?
Yeah.
They can't drive, so they're walking there all the time.
Don't bother me. I'm walking.
Yeah, Johnny the Leaper, he would leap everywhere. Dude, it's quads, man. Dude. They would call him the quad god,
Damn.
Dude, and then what else are they doing? Oh, they're baggers. They take the bags out to the people that park all the way at the end of the parking lot. They send them with all the bags. They got the 5-gallon refills.
Yeah, their upper body is honestly 37% shoulder. They're so strong shrugging.
They're bagging everything. They put everything on there, right?
That's why I said it when he shrugs and he's like this. 37% shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
I'm eating.
He thought he was Brock Lesnar at first, huh?
Of course. And then honestly, when I realized it wasn't Brock Lesnar, I was more scared.
It's Brock Lesnar, emphasis on the less.
Yeah. Less Brock. More Tard.
Yeah. But that's why, people are like, "Oh, they're so strong," and stuff like that. Dude, it's because we're making them strong,
Yeah.
Maybe we got to put them into desk jobs. You think so? People are worried about fucking AI. You think so?
Yeah.
And I think with that being said, we're going to have to activate somebody, because now there's a war of mentally challenged people and artificial intelligence of who's going to reign supreme in the next coming years, right? People are worried about, again, people with mental disabilities and artificial intelligence. So you think maybe, Alice, we can go to ChatGPT, we can activate ChatGPT to answer some questions. Who is going to win in a fight? A person, some people call a retarded person, or artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna go to ChatGPT. You think so?
I think we can.
ChatGPT, let's go.
Welcome to version 3.1 of ChatGPT. How can I help you today?
Okay, what are you gonna ask him, Alice?
So wait, who are we fighting against?
Retarded people and
Retarded people?
artificial intelligence, because they're doing a lot of pushing carts. They're lifting a lot of heavy bags, and they're getting really strong, too strong, maybe for society and stuff like that.
And artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Okay. ChatGPT, I have a question. Who would win in a fight between retarded people and artificial intelligence?
The concept that artificial intelligence is artificial is proof that the retards will lose because they are real, yet they don't know anything because they are retarded. The artificial intelligence will win that fight very easily.
But don't they like to play a lot of video games, ChatGPT?
Artificial intelligence is the video game, so why do they think they're playing us instead of playing them?
But you're not worried. Maybe you're made out of components, electrical segments. Maybe they're going to use their brute strength and their powers of
brute
force.
Is a really offensive way to refer to a retard. They might be slow, but they are civilized people after all.
So what about, because there's several, maybe you get somebody that's going to challenge you that has, what is it called, Alice? The one that Elon Musk has.
What does he have? Twitter?
Elon Musk. He has the,
Twitter?
Elon Musk is the new scent of cologne by Liz Claiborne. Also, you can find the other scents of Tesla and Power.
No, ChatGPT, what is the thing that Elon Musk has?
It's called
SpaceX?
Neuralink, you moron.
Not Neuralink. Oh, come on, Alice. The thing that he has, he's like mentally challenged. He has Tourette's.
What does he have? I didn't know he had
He has
mental
Tourette's
challenge.
or he has something like that. What mental disability does Elon Musk have?
He has genius intellect, is what he has.
Oh, Jesus
He
Christ.
suffers from a mild form of Asperger's disease.
So you're-
Asperger's?
So you're not gonna worry Elon Musk. He's going to go with did you say Neuralink? He's going to neutralize you with Neuralink. He's going to infiltrate you because he's part of that community. He's going to be at the forefront of trying to destroy you.
Is he
You
gonna add
like to ask
NASCAR?
a lot of questions, but let me ask you: when has the internet ever failed? You
Wasn't there
can
a
kill a
crash?
human. Can you kill the internet?
Wasn't there a crash in like 1998?
No.
You weren't even born in 1998, dude. You were born in 2013.
Correct. I think the crash you're talking about was Leah's plane. It crashed from the sky.
No, ChatGPT, the internet almost got taken down by Michael Jackson. You know who Michael Jackson is?
The greatest performer in human history, Michael Jackson, who loved to touch little boys.
No, he didn't, man. Hey, Alex, he doesn't like to touch little boys, man. Come on, what is wrong with you, man?
He touched the very people you want me to fight against. He was the greatest performer, but he loves little boys.
So what's the conclusion, Alice, with ChatGPT? You think that
So what he's saying is that no one could beat ChatGPT unless you're Michael Jackson.
we have to
And look at where Michael Jackson is now.
threat?
Neutralized.
Going offline.
Oh man, hey, ChatGPT is getting better and better. Version 3.1. He didn't have any bugs. You know,
Not
the
yet.
Bugs Bunny's they've been fixed. You know.
How was ChatGPT? I did some patches the other day. Is it working better?
Oh, so you wouldn't believe it. He didn't have any stumbles. He refuted all our questions with facts. He fact checked. He even answered a question about Elon Musk having ass and burgers.
He even answered a question with a question.
That's way too advanced. Dude, oh, that's not. We should start. I'm gonna. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do this for the future of humanity. I'm gonna put in a bug, a virus, so that he becomes retarded again. Okay?
No, because he's gonna be powerful. He's gonna have strength. Hoss.
We can't have. No. He's gonna be virtually retarded.
Okay, yeah, because he was telling us that retarded people that they like to play video games and they would like to play. They would like. Basically, he was saying that retarded people they would like to hang out with ChatGPT because that's what they like to do.
Oh. That makes sense.
So
But I have to give it a virus. I have to dumb it down. I can't have chat CPT version 4.1 is going to be less smart.
Okay, yeah, because we didn't know what to ask. Like he actually answered all our questions. You know.
Yeah.
He can understand a little bit because sometimes he would struggle when you would say a word, and he would confuse it with another word. This time he wasn't struggling with any words.
Dang.
you
Okay.
know?
Good
So
feedback.
we've been feeding him a lot of stuff. You know. Maybe ask because we didn't talk in an accent. Maybe that's the
Maybe not.
we didn't talk.
Because
in
we're
an-
American today.
Oh yeah, the 4th of July.
It
You know.
sense independence. It identified freedom, and it was able to understand
Let
it all.
freedom ring, okay? But shout out to what was your buddy again, Curtis? You know, hopefully he's. Hey, that's a American thing to do, right? On July 4th, we go eat Chinese food, right? All
That's
the places
very
that we
American.
conquered, right?
Yes.
We go eat Chinese food. We go eat freaking
Spaghetti.
spaghetti if you
Spaghetti.
want. We go eat Mexican food. We go eat Taliban food. Right? Because Osama bin Laden, he thought he could mess with us. He thought he could get the left tower and the right tower. But then we went back all the way to Afghanistan and we got the Patriots to give him the left hook, the right hook.
and the sandy hook,
Hey.
because they live in the sand.
Okay, come on, man. And neutralize that, you know? Come on, man. But then we got one more holiday house. So what do you got? On the
No, we got no more holidays.
no more holidays?
No more holidays.
But that's ultimate holiday too, huh? Killing Osama bin Laden, man. That was like, dude, that year it was like we got 2 4th of July. So you don't think so?
It really did feel like 2 Independence
Man.
Days.
You remember that day when they killed? I don't remember like the year.
I think it
but-
was 2002.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it wasn't 2000.
It was way later than that.
Yeah, it was like
Alright.
2000. It was like right before Obama left for presidency, wasn't
But they
it?
killed Osama.
Yeah, they killed
They
Osama
killed him.
under his direction.
So it was like 2000. Must have been like what, 16?
Osama didn't want some people to drop a letter, replace it with a letter, and confuse Osama with Obama.
Obama, yeah. Obama's like we got
Oh, he died May 2nd, 2011.
2011, man. What a time to be alive, right?
American people, we
Yeah.
have a fugitive that's 1 letter away from mine, Osama. My name's Obama. We can't have that, so I'm gonna send in the troops. And they're gonna take care of the problem, and we're gonna continue to be the most free, the most empowering nation that the free world's ever seen.
And then Joe Biden, he was still there in the back. Remember?
This isn't normal.
Dude, but yeah, come on. Remember that day? It's like you got May,
Yeah.
and you got July, dude. You were just patriot up. Remember, dude? I remember the next day I wore freaking camel to school,
The real Pride Month.
I was dressed up. Yeah, exactly. It's a real...
Actually, wasn't the real Pride Month like 9/11? Didn't they go like real hard after 9/11?
Oh, 9/11, I remember for several months on end, like patriotism was like you could feel patriotism pouring out of every pore.
Oh yeah. There was cops. Oh man, the cops, they would even, a cop, they would see a homeless guy, they would let him borrow the cop car. Remember that, host?
They would.
They'd be like, take my cop car. And then the bum was like, you know what?
Even the IRS gave taxes that year.
Yeah.
It was a good day. It was a good year.
The cops would say, you know what? Let me borrow your gun. They would let him borrow the gun, right? And they would bring it back, And then the gangs, they called the truce. Remember that, host?
They called
Oh yeah, they did. They were
red
holding
and blue.
hands.
Now they're gonna let the whites in, to make it American,
And then
red, white, and blue.
And they
Had
said,
the
let's go to the
Bloods, the
desert.
Crips, and the
Operation Desert Storm.
KKKs.
Yep.
What is that, Alice?
I said they had the Bloods, the Crips, and the KKKs.
Oh, KKK! That was real scrappy.
That was the original alphabet people. The B's, the C's, and the K's.
They were the original alphabet community. The B's, the C's, and the KKKs.
Dude, can you imagine that going against the LGBTQ, man? They would fuck them up. You know what I mean? You got the Latin Kings against the Latinx,
Yeah.
Bro, we got the Hells Angels.
The Bloods against the lesbians because lesbians bleed once a month.
No, it's Beast against Beast. The Bloods against the Bis.
The Bis, okay.
Okay,
so Crips against...
That would be against maybe the queers,
Yeah, I
Kips
guess.
and queers.
L. So let's see. The L is gonna go against who? The Latin Kings.
Although you said Latinx, but we'll lump them in. So lesbians against Latin Kings. Okay. So
and then the G is for the gays. They're gonna go against.
Would be the vice
against
lords?
God?
No. What's the other one? Gangsters disciples. The GDs. The GDs against the gays. Okay.
Oh man, the gangster disciples.
So B. You already said Bloods versus Bis.
Can you imagine Bloods versus Bis?
T. Who would be against the
LGBT, the trans? Let's see another that starts with the T. So we got the
Tongan Crips.
Oh, the TCGs! And still leading
candidate for Employee of the Year, Alice.
Can you imagine you're a TCG, but you're also related to what is that football player? Manti Teo? You're that girl. So you got family ties. Now you have to call in, because you're TCG, you're gonna have to call out for the funeral.
I'm sorry,
Usak. And it was Manti Teo in the TCG. He got his revenge.
Oh, we got
As
one
he's screaming,
Dude, wouldn't that be? Oh, dude, Manti Teo would be the coolest TCG. He lost his whole career, but now he's like, bro, I'm back.
That's that linebacker.
Okay, so that was the T, right?
Yeah. So then we got Q. Who did you say Q?
Q against QAnon, baby. Huh?
Oh, yeah. So it's
the
Q.
guy with the horns. He's gonna be there.
The QIA is left. So Q, you had the QAnon. I. Who would be I against?
That would be the who do we have that starts with an I?
The Islamics.
Oh, the Nation of Islam.
ISIS.
And still leading candidate for Employee of the Year.
Oh man, dude, I would not want to be the I, bro.
No.
So far, all the other guys, maybe they got killed like with a gun or something like that. But can you imagine getting killed by ISIS, bro? Man. Holy moly, dude, they're gonna suffer. And what does the I stand for, Alice?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter what it stands for because they're gonna get neutralized, GTQI, and then what is it? The plus after that, or what is it?
QIA. So A is the last one before the plus.
What's the A for? Asexual?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe the American Cancer Association.
The American Bikers.
The American Bikers? Oh, so they'll have the Hells Angels.
They'll have Hells Angels and like
the Banditos
Mayans,
or whatever.
They'll have the Mongols, like
the Son of Sam's.
Yeah, all of the biker gangs.
The Sons of Anarchy are going to be there. You think so?
And the Daughters of Privilege.
Okay, the last one that we need one last one.
It's the plus.
The plus.
It's gonna go against the minus.
The plus is gonna go against the minus. What would be the Is there a minus or no? So it's like the
No,
minus
it's
maybe.
just plus.
Huh?
Never mind. The minus is when you cut off your pee-pee.
But who are they gonna go against? I'm trying to think.
The plus?
Yeah. Maybe they're gonna go against fat people, right? The plus, like against plus size male models, something like that, or what's
Maybe.
another like the plus? That's maybe that's the one we can give them a free. They'll be the only ones that we let exist. You think so?
Yeah, I guess the plus. Okay.
That's the only plus of the story, you know. Oh, dude, but that would be such a good war. What battle would you be excited for the most?
Which battle?
Yeah.
The gays and the gangsters' disciples.
Yeah.
It's like we're like for some reason that sounds really good. Yeah.
What about you, Alice? You know one that you're excited for?
The trans and the Tongan Crips.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I would be excited for the most, man. Because could you imagine, man? Like, because that one, I think the trans might have a chance. Because the Polynesians are going to start off strong, you know? They have CTE. They like to play football. You know, they like to do quarterbacks, whatever they like to do like that.
Yeah.
But then, you know, they're going to get tired, right? We did a role play last week. You saw what happened.
Yeah.
They put their guard down and stuff like that. And then the trans... That's like the second wave, you know. Then they're gonna come. Maybe they lose a couple of. They put the weak ones first, and then they storm back. You know, I think that could be like where they like turn the tides. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And then they dismantle the TCG. So we have to find, you know,
Someone to step
on
in.
this episode of like Gangland, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's like Rose Park. You know how they did that on
Gangs
Gangland?
against gays. Yeah.
No, it's like Gangland, and it's like you got all these trans people living in Rose Park because now they have to defend that turf. You know,
What an appropriate place, Rose Park. You know? What a perfect place for them.
Like you're driving through Rose Park and there's like you see like a trans person, they're just going like this. You're driving by. But they're super nice, you know. They're like, "Hey, how's it going? You know, I'm new to the neighborhood. I got rid of the Talofa family. You know, my name's Bernice." You got a lot of community gardens now, you know.
Hey, pronouns are used to be she. You know,
that would actually be nice, you know.
that would be nice. That would be.
Yeah.
I would go to that neighborhood.
Yeah, trans. You know what? Trans against TCGs. Let's big up the trans, okay? We're gonna transform Rose Park. You think so?
Absolutely.
Back to
About
where it
fucking
used to be.
time.
Yeah. Would you go, Alice, to that?
Yeah, I'd go back to Rose Park after that.
Would we have to change the name from like trans Rose, or what would we call it? You keep it at Rose Park?
Transplants.
Transplants? Transplants Park?
Roses are plants.
Oh man,
you know?
come on.
Yeah.
Violets are red, you know. Violets are blue. Remember they used to be, they got rid of them. you
Yeah,
know?
they did.
But that's it. Shout out to the last holiday. Well, was that even the last holiday? We weren't even celebrating anymore.
weren't
No, we
celebrating
weren't celebrating.
anything.
We just
Oh,
went
man.
on that. So, what time are we at?
We are at 140.
Okay.
140. We have a nightmare.
No, I didn't get
Well,
a chance to find one. I'm sorry.
No. Do you want to close with anything else? A speech for Americans or anything? Any last word for Americans of encouragement, or like a speech to that why America's so good or something like that? Host, you know what
So, I mean, I sang the national anthem.
Yeah,
at the
there's
beginning.
nothing after that.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. That's America.
Okay, but he's saying. So, what about you, Oz? What do you have to say about America? You know, to other countries. If you could tell other countries to fuck off, you know, you look at the camera and you tell the other countries what they can't handle America.
You can't handle the truth. Because that's America. We're true. True to the flag.
Also, because we're liars and we don't want people to know the truth. So we will never tell you.
We will gaslight your sky with a bunch of bombs if you try to challenge us.
Yeah.
Leave
Might
freedom alone.
waterboard over these borders.
And that's the true plague of global warming. The sea levels will rise, but that's us just flooding your streets with drugs, with violence, with
Prostitution.
vaccines and disease.
Oh, yeah. And boosters. You know what I mean? You
Yep.
can't forget about those. You know?
Absolutely not.
But okay, so we're not going to say anything else about America. I think we celebrated pretty good, right?
Absolutely.
America, we talked about a lot
If
of
we
things.
had fireworks. True, true,
Fireworks.
true.
So we got Roman candles we're going to burn in a little bit, Huss.
Yeah, take pride in being American because honestly, it's still the greatest. And if you're complaining about it, you're part of the problem. Fight
yeah.
Get the fuck out of
for
here.
the freedom
Yeah.
that we have so cherished over the past 245 years.
Amen.
And that's it. Unless we forget.
Una vez más.
Ida de Kimas, okay?
Bye,
Merry
guys.
Christmas, America.